going somewhere. Okay, all right. So this is Jelly. Again, I got a little bit of a topic I wanted to talk about. So in the most recent videos, you probably noticed that I have started vaping. Oh my god, vaping. So I've never been a smoker. First off, I'm just gonna come out. I've never smoked. I smoked maybe 2 puffs in my whole life, 2 drags. I know for sure I've done one because it was just horrible, and I remember the experience being just terrible. And I never looked back. I mean, I was raised in a situation where obviously that not really looked well upon. You know, kind of no smoking, no drinking, no coffee, no tea, that kind of a situation, if you know what I mean. And so, like, I never really considered smoking. It didn't seem appealing at all. Like, zero appeal. But a couple weeks ago, like a month, more than a month now, like almost 2 months ago now, I had this really persistent cough. I don't know if it was noticeable in any of the videos. Maybe there was a couple streams where it was noticeable. But super persistent cough, and it was just horrible. Like the worst thing ever. And I tried everything, like all kinds of medicines. Everything didn't work. Like nothing worked, and I was pretty sure it was like being caused by my allergies. Just got stuck in stuff in my nose, and it drained down in my lungs, and it was just like constantly bothering me. And it was this cough that was like in a weird spot. It was a high lung cough, but like it wasn't in my throat. It was in my lungs, but it was like high in the lungs. It wasn't coming from low down. It was really annoying. And the only thing that seemed to do anything, like anything at all, was menthol, like Halls. And it only worked for like while it was there, which is not long enough. It's just not long enough at all. So it was only working while it was there, and so I decided, it would be great if I could get the menthol like actually to where it is, instead of like having it in my mouth and like breathing it and like having to like suck on it and then always having candy in my mouth. It's just not very good. So I decided, I could breathe menthol, get like some vaporizer for it and do that, like, because I considered like boiling some like eucalyptus oil or menthol oil and breathing that, but I'd have to actually like leave, go to the kitchen, boil it, and just stay there while I'm breathing it. And it wasn't like convenient, so I decided to pick myself up this thing. So this is the Smock Basic Stick, and it comes with a TFV4 Micro, I think is what it is, the Micro. It's compatible with the this is not the Micro, this is the Nano, and it's compatible with the Micro atomizers in there. So I picked this up and got some zero nicotine e-liquid that was like mint flavored, a couple of different ones because I didn't know which one would taste good and be the best for me, and tried it. She was like, and it was like immediate. Like, I'm saying, like, within minutes of me doing this, the first time, the cough like dramatically changed. I took like a single puff, and it was like immediate relief. And anytime that like I got like the urge to cough persistently, like, because it was like to the point where I'd start coughing and just keep coughing for like minutes. But if I felt that starting to happen and I started coughing, take a single drag on this, and it just stopped immediately. Done. And I was like, wow, that's great. But then this started becoming like more of a hobby unto itself. Like at this point, I don't really have that cough anymore. Obviously, I'm not coughing now. I don't have to do this to keep it down. So it seems like it's gotten better. And I'm sure it was going to just it was going to get better with time anyway. But the the symptoms were just horrible. So it helped with that. But decided I wanted to look into more stuff with this. Like I started reading about vaping, and the community is like huge, massive community, and I understand now why there's a huge community around it. It's not just like smoking. There's no community. Like why would there be a community? Like there's probably niche communities with like pipe smoking and like certain kinds of cigar smoking, where there's like a lot of domain specific information about it. But a typical smoker just picks up their smokes and smokes. That's it. They don't interest themselves in it. There's tons of stuff to interest yourself in. So I understand like why there would be like a community around it, and not even one community, but multiple communities. Because there's like the people who are into e-juice making. There's the people who are into like the different kinds of mods you can make and get, and the people who are interested in like the different kinds of atomizers and coils and building that shit. So I started looking at stuff, and I wanted to get something a little bit better than this. Like you can see this is decent. If you chain on it, you can get some good vapor production. It has decent flavor. Got like some apple, is it apple lime? Yeah, lime apple stuff that I got from an online site. And it's good. It's decent, but I wanted more, so I went with this. And this is the one you've probably seen me use the most in the streams, because it's the one I use. But I don't use this. This is a TF4 micro. This is the nano on here, and this is the micro on here. And they are compatible. Like obviously, you just take this off. And this is just the battery here. Nano here, and the micro can go on here. This one just has like more e-liquid capacity and a bigger diameter. You can see it overhangs on this a little bit. There. Just a bit of overhang. Not great, but whatever. I take that one with me when I go outside most of the time, but and I picked up a better atomizer tank thing, because I wanted to get into a little bit of rebuilding, like coils and stuff. So I got this. This is the Griffin, the original Griffin 22, I think. Original Griffin 22. Is it compatible? A little bit wider than that. I hate this. I hate this. But I got. Sorry. I got this and tried it, and I was like, God, this is awful. And this is awful for a lot of reasons. Biggest one is the e-liquid flow is just terrible. So you see these little holes, and the metal piece here, shielding it, is really close to that glass. It's super close. You can see like it's not even like trying to flow up. It's like the e-liquid's up here. This is air. It's not even like trying to flow up or down. And so the air bubbles get stuck here and prevent the e-liquid from going into the atomizer. And then pull this off so I can shut it down. And then on here, got this liquid, like, so the cotton goes into here, these little holes here. So this is where those holes go to. And it just gets into the cotton here. And you have to get the amount of cotton in this ring exactly perfect. Like, if it's too much, no liquid, none. Like, you'll burn your cotton instantly. Too little, and like you get a leak, because the pressure from the liquid going down will go above this and just go right down into these air holes. See that there? So it's just garbage. Like, this is my least favorite thing in the world to vape on. I prefer these to that, which is really unfortunate, because I like the idea of like a buildable tank. And I also got this. And this, at the time when I got this, the other one was the one I was using. Because this is a Tsunami. I just got a standard coil on there. Gosh. You can see, focus. Just standard. Stainless steel. I think I kind of burnt it. I should clean this out and switch the coils. But this one, saying something wrong with my atomizer. I don't know why. Being fiddly. This one, much better vapor production. My only issue with this is that it gets hot. If I chain vape on it. Yes, this is a new coil. Okay, there we go. So, gotta turn up the wattage on this one. So this one's a bit better. I do like it. It's nice. I can drip on it. Pull the top cap off, or pull. I don't know why I put this the strip tip on here. I don't like the strip tip, but you can just twist the drip tip off, and then drip, and keep going. No tank, so I don't like take it with me anywhere, and yeah, wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So I ended up getting this one. This is the Eagle by Geek Vape as well. And it's basically this, but it has much better everything. And the atomizers inside here are actually replaceable. Let me see where that other atomizer is. So it comes with two, and then you can buy more. And so here's the other one. I've used this one and then cleaned it off. I haven't put new cotton on it. So it comes with a single coil deck, and you just twist it on inside there. And it comes with a dual, which is currently in here. And this one's nice. This is my go-to tank currently, because it's got decent juice flow, and it's sort of rebuildable. It's not really meant for it. It doesn't have a good deck for it. The posts on here, like, you see these posts. The other one is exactly the same, except posts are centered instead of off to one side, and but basically the same exact posts. So focus. Okay, stop focusing on me. Don't focus on me. Don't focus on me. So focus on this. Please focus on this. Okay, there we go. So these posts here, they'll actually twist on that deck, which is super not great. As you can see, you can't see. It's in there. If it would focus, it might be able to tell. But it's basically just riveted in there. Or no, there are twist screws on there, but they are prone to twisting inside here. These posts, and that's not great. But and they only have single holes, 2mm holes. 2mm holes, it'll focus on not me. Hide. It's not wanting to do it. Anyway, and the grub screws in this, they're prone to what is the word? Strip. That's what it's called, stripping. So it's not ideal. And that brings us to today. So I basically wanted this, but with like a truly rebuildable deck, and they've made that. Only they made that even better. So there is this with a truly rebuildable deck. It's the Griffin 25, It's a little bit bigger, I think, than this, but it's basically this. It has like all the same like top flow air control, bottom airflow, the same way that this is, the same size holes, which are bigger than on this. You see, like this only has bottom airflow, no top airflow, and then the holes are circular, and these aren't circular. You can see they're oblong. But recently, just like a couple weeks ago or so, they came out with an even better one, the Griffin 25. Griffin 25 Plus, and that's the one I got. And not only that, but like obviously like a bigger package, like bigger box full of other stuff. So let's unbox this. This. And some of you may know, I don't live in the US, and I don't live in Europe proper. I live in Ukraine. And so what I can get is iffier. I don't want to deal with customs and garbage like that, so I only use Ukrainian online stores because they have already dealt with the customs and all that stuff. Ooh, a bunch of e-liquid stuff. What the hell is that? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I got a bunch of VG and some other orange mango. Orange mango and no, not mango. Orange passion fruit guava for my pog juice, and then some cola. The cola. I was like, what the hell is this? I didn't get any nicotine. Why is this yellow? So, good stuff. This is from the site eliq, eliq.com, I believe. So if you're in Ukraine, give them a go. Or eliq.net. They ship way faster than Rosetta, so I definitely suggest them for the vaping stuff because it's basically what they do, vaping stuff. Got a bunch of namotki coils. I do have like some coil building stuff, but I'm interested in looking at the different kinds because this comes with like hive coil, 0.5 ohms, quad coil, flat twisted coil, alien Clapton coil, fused Clapton, tiger coil, Clapton, mixed twisted coil. So it's got a bunch of different kinds, so I can experience which ones I like. Anyway, that's fun. And so here it is. Bam. The Griffin 25 Plus. So we'll take a look at this. From what I'm reading, this just seems like a great tank. So I got it in black. And I like this packaging a lot. There it is. 25 plus. Oh, dang it. I'm pulling off the glass. That's not what I want. I want to pull off. Dang it. I'm doing it again. Pull off that. Okay. So this is a way different deck than the other one. In fact, it's a lot closer to this because it's got velocity style posts and Kennedy style airflow, and the juice well on there is just way better than the original Griffin. Like the original Griffin is garbage compared to this. Oh man. So it does come with some coils, I believe, or it does not. I can't remember. Doesn't look like it does. Comes with thing. I've got like 3 of these now. Bunch of O-rings. I think I've got like a lifetime supply at this point of O-rings. Grub screws, those are good. And a converter from their own size to 510 on the drip tip. I use theirs mostly because better airflow. I'm gonna get rid of that. And this is a really nice addition. This is ceramic plug to make this from dual coil to single coil. So the airflow will only go through the one side, not both sides. It's a ceramic silicone. It's awesome. I'm really glad they decided to go with that. Extra glass. I've got like a million glass tubes laying around now. And a different top cap. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to keep with the adjustable airflow top cap, but it is nice that they have the option. This drip tip does not switch. This is the whole thing. Like, drip tip is one piece. So I like this top cap. And just adjustable airflow on here. The airflow doesn't go straight in, it goes down. You can see in there's the black circle, that's where the airflow goes down. And so it will go down into this chamber and then back up. So it's not useless top airflow. So let's put a build on this baby real quick. Oh, actually, let's not do that first, because I got another thing. So see the progression here. I started with a stick, and then I went to a adjustable wattage mod. Then I wanted to try out something a little different. Bam, mechmod, and this is the clone of the 29 mechmod, because getting an authentic here would be nigh impossible, and the clones are cheap as hell. Cheaper than the freaking tank. Certificate of inspection. Oh my god. I don't give a shit. Where? That's it. So packaging is just that. So it comes with all 3, which is a better deal than the official one. It only comes with the one you get with it. You like choose which size you want for batteries. Nice packaging. Looks nice. Faux leather. I'll probably keep that. So button and top cap are on the smallest battery, which I'm not going to use because I only have the 18650s. Oh yeah, one thing about the 18650s I did not know when I first got it was this does not charge them. And from what I'm reading online afterwards, you don't want to charge them there either. If your mod does support it, don't do it there anyway. Basically because, money that they put into the charger is probably not very well spent for you in the long run, and they can mess stuff up. And so you just get a dedicated charger. I have one that does 4 batteries at a time, which is good. Alright, so we got the button on here and the top piece. Now, I want to say this is possible to use on here, and I'm going to try it. If I blow myself up, well, at least it's being streamed on YouTube. So it does stick out. Which is what you want. from what I understand, this is adjustable. So I should be able to pull this, twist this out. This. So I can twist this out a little further. So it's sticking out a decent amount. So it should work. We're gonna try it. Hopefully I don't kill myself. And so the issue is, like, if you have absolutely no idea, the mechmods, they have no electronics, no nothing. It's a metal tube. Oh, this is the right way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't say 21 that way. It says nothing that way, so I'll put it this way. It looks nice. It's copper deck on there, and so it's just tube and the battery. So the only protection you have is your brain. So let's put that on here. That's it. That's all she has. So no rattle. Seems to be a little close. I want there to be a little more distance. And so there's adjustments here, so you can, like, you know, have the battery tighter in there and the button further in. So I want a little bit more travel in that button than no travel at all. I don't think this is gonna work though. Maybe. There's a gap. Needs to be closer. This threading is a little bit finicky. I mean, the button sticks out. It's not flush. That way. So setting this up the first time is a little finicky. But we'll see. I'm gonna put a single coil build on here because I don't want to have to do math to figure out, like, resistance limits and that stuff. So let me grab that ceramic piece and then put this back up here. So I'll just put this on here. So I'm going to take this off while I'm doing this. That way, oh, no. No. That is no good. I'll take the con off from here. Or I'll take this whole piece off. This stays on. That way the button doesn't accidentally get pushed in while I'm doing stuff on here. Shit. I'm guessing actually the way that I'm supposed to put this on is with the gap facing down. That way there's a little bit more clearance. Not sure about that. This does not have venting on the top for the battery. It has venting on the bottom through the button. Hope that's enough. It has holes like it's supposed to have venting. You can see that. But there's no venting on this. Like, it just sits on the metal, so it's not actually going to vent that way. Oh well. The official one, the top piece, is like got 4 segments that go out the sides, and the venting goes into those. So it does have venting on the top, the official one. So let's do this. one of these new coils. So let's go down to desk view. So we can actually see how this is going. Bring this over here because I need that. And something with a little bit more ohmage. Let's go with a 5 coil. Never tried one of these, so see how it goes. I want to put another wrap on that if I can. Pull this out. Okay, so it is this size. Just put another wrap on there, like so. Quick and easy, no big deal. Not exactly as good as the other wraps, but it'll do, pig. It'll do. Let's take that off while we're actually doing our build. So let's put this all the way on here so I can actually work with this nice. And we'll do bottom and top. It's bottom on this one. So you just untwist that grub screw, pretty easy. Velocity is quick. And bam. Push like that. Now adjust it after I get this tightened down a bit. A little closer in. A bit closer. There we go. That looks good. That's the wrong hex. Okay. Tighten that down. This one needs to be much closer. All right. And we'll just twist that around, pull that, straighten this a bit. Make sure it stays spaced. I don't want it changing wattage on me or resistance on me. Make sure that's away from there. Right. Cube right above the airflow. So that's how I did it. Please focus. Please focus. Please focus. You focus. Man, I might pull the manual camera controls on here because this is bad. Camera controller, go away. Give me controls. Stop it. Turn off autofocus. So that's how it looks on there. I'm gonna cut that lead off in a second, but how do I do this? Okay, so I got that pretty close to the airflow in there. Could be closer, but whatevs. And there. So trim that lead off. Shit. Okay. And trim that one off. It's kind of small, but it needs trimmed off. And okay. So now we can put this surround. Ooh, no, that needs to be trimmed better. Does not like it overhanging at all. So just bend that in a little bit so it doesn't touch this. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Got that in there, and now we need some cotton. So this is the cotton I use. It's the, I don't know, Japanese organic cotton. Doesn't really matter. I don't really care that it's organic. I just care that it's not bleached. That's a bit much, but pull some of that off there. That might do it. Might be much as well. So just go like that. Pull it through. No, it looks fine. Yeah, that's fine. Nice and easy peasy. Get some scissors and trim this off. Now, this is where I'm liking this one a lot more, because I don't have to care so much about how much I trim this. The exact amount of cotton isn't a huge deal, like it is on the original Griffin. Let's tuck that down there. Do the other one. Because the original Griffin, it was like 20 minutes. Oh shoot, got some pink stuff in there from my nail polish. My older nail polish that I was wearing. And just tuck that down. Bam. Get that under the post. Dual build would be exactly the same, just both sides. Nice. Alright. I'm not bothering dry burning this because I suspect it's not going to be a problem. If it is, well. So let's put this actually on the mod. And hopefully I don't blow shit up. Let's get some juice. I think I'm going to have to switch tips. Yep. Switch tips with this. Bring this one over here. Yo, juice fingers. So let's lather her up. Here. Zoom out a little bit so I can get this close. So more juice, because that's dry as a bone basically. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, we're getting there. Alright. Nothing. Oh, there it goes. I have to hit that kind of hard. I don't think that's working right. I'm gonna have to take that apart. Yeah, it seems wrong. I mean, it's connecting, but not connecting a lot. Put that there. Pop, pop. I don't like popping. Oh, this is not twisted on. What the hell? Right. The heck? Expect that to hit way harder than it's hitting. It's not hitting every time. I wonder what's going on here. Just rattle, okay. Fiddly fiddly. Okay, up we go. Okay, no rattle now. Heck, man. Pushing button. There we go. Pushing button. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Let's put this on here. Okay. Let's close that airflow off. Or not airflow, juice flow. And let's put some juice down here. And this is why I had this off, is because both on the Griffin, this Griffin, and on the Eagle, I can just pour this shit down. Alright, let's not do a full tank, because then we have to do some of the stuff. That was dumb. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have cleaned this before doing this, but a little machining oil never hurt anyone. Let's go back up to normal mode. Nothing. Let's pull this whole thing off here. pretty sure the battery's not dead because I just charged it. Ow! These threads just cut my finger. Let's use my shirt to twist that on there. Actually, no. Make contact there, so it should be fine. Let's twist this back up. I'm concerned with that. I don't want to twist that up because it could short shit out. And shorting out one of these batteries is no bueno. No es bueno. Nothing. Let's try a different tank. Jesus. Which tank do I have that actually for sure will be compatible with this? Pretty sure this was the one that was supposed to be most compatible. Ouch. I might have to get a different tank just for this. Let's tighten down as far as it'll go. So what's going on here? What is going on here? Nothing. Just check this to make sure everything is fine here. Where'd that spring go? Bitch, where's my spring? Oh, this is not a spring. This is a magnet. What the fuck? That's cool. The clones have been updated. Because this is definitely a clone. Jesus Christ. See, these magnets are a pain in the ass to separate. Okay. So this has actually been updated to be to use the magnets instead of a spring, which is cool and all. I was wondering if it was possible to switch that, but it seems something else has gone wrong here. Like, this should push up against this and make contact with the case, and then the case is negative and the pin is positive, so obviously it'll connect to the pin. Okay, so that goes that way. I don't know, maybe it just needs polishing. Not sure. Jesus. These magnets, man. Ugh. That was there. And this one goes that way. Shit. This is a pain in the ass. Hold that there. Springs are easier to deal with, I'm telling you. Okay. And twist, twist, twist. No, 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 no. Don't come off. Do not come. This is a thing. Let's put this on here again. Because. Gosh. And bam, this twists on here like so. The Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things she does. Because. Okay. Enough singing. What's this? Probably could stand to be cleaned. And that might be the issue here, is that it's just making shit contact with this copper plate. Oh, wow. It actually is vaping now. Thought I'd get here to this point like much faster than I had, but I'm glad it's actually working now. So let's put this down a little bit further if I can. Not the Delrin part. So, okay, the issue here is we've got this Delrin spacer basically, and that pushes against the battery to keep it in place, right? So this has to be out. This has to be out enough that it pushes the battery all the way against the top of this. But this metal piece in here needs to basically be down as far as it'll go. But it doesn't have any threading on it, right? And it wants to grip onto the Delrin piece more than the threaded screw on the inside. See the threaded screw on the inside here. which is annoying. Like if there's a hole here, if there's like a hole here, I could then screw it in, but as it is, I'm basically it's being a little bitch. And when I unscrewed the Delrin, it's unscrewing the button, and Jesus Christ, how do I do this? Oh, if I push that in all the way, then it comes out a bit. That is more than I'd like to screw it in. Why is this not moving back further? This is annoying. I like watched a bunch of video reviews on this, and they said it was fiddly, but I didn't think it would be this fiddly. Okay. Check this. I mean, it doesn't need that much clearance, but I mean, it needs some. Scratch this up a bit. Good contact on that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's Delrin. It's not going to do anything. Okay. Put that up against there. And put this on. Okay. So there's just a tiny, tiny, tiny little crack. There we go. So this does not hit as hard as I really wanted. I mean, it works. It works fine. Let me calculate the wattage that I'm doing, just to see, because it just may be that this is too much resistance. It's what was it, a 0.5? Where did I put those? Yeah, 0.5 ohms. That's kinda, it's higher than I've been using. No, 0.5. Actually, it's gonna be more than that because I put on an extra coil or twist. Could pull out my multimeter to actually read it. Or actually, I could just put it on the other mod, and that'll read it for me. And it's pretty close. I've checked it with my Fluke 85, and so it's pretty much on spot with this. You're wrong about that being 0.8 ohms. Sometimes it doesn't like tell that it's a completely different tank. Check atomizer. Because it's not 0.18. Yes, there's a no coil. Okay, so we got 0.68 ohms on here. So 0.68 ohms at 4 volts. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, power equals I squared R. So V over r the square root over square root of 4 over 6.8 equals 2 watts. Yeah, we could go lower. Not doing nothing. That's a good amount of contact on there, then that's not going to bend then. This looks safe to me. So yeah, 2 watts. That is nothing. So if I did this as a something's got to be off here. Watts in terms of volts and amps. Pretty sure it's I squared R. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, power equals I squared R. Maybe it's I squared over R. Bam. Enter watts. We got an unknown. Oh. I've got volts. I've got volts at 4.2. I've got ohms at ohms 0.68. Was that what it was? 0.68? I think it was 0.68. Calculate. Bump, dump. Oh, so I was calculating a different thing. Okay. I'm an idiot. V equals IR is what I should have used. So 26 watts at 6 amps. So we're well underneath the limit for the battery. But 25 watts is low. It's low for what I've been used to. Let's do 3.4 just to see how that goes. That goes up to 50, so that's a little closer. Let's put it on the something. So I'll play around with this, see what kinds of builds do well on it, but definitely need some lower resistance build, because damn. This thing is stuck. Shit, it's really stuck. I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Please don't. Please just untwist. Don't. Damn it. Yeah, I've gunked that up. I don't think it's too bad, but a second set of. Ah, there we go. Pro tip: do not tighten that much. Cause damn. So this is a lower watt. No, not this one. There's the Griffin. There's the Eagle. This is a lower watt. This does not have an adjustable pin. It protrudes a tiny bit. We'll see. Not a tiny bit, like a decent amount, but not as much as the other one. We'll see. I'm guessing it's okay, but not great for this. Getting the feeling that this needs, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to clean that button contact with some sandpaper or something. I'm having to push that pretty hard to get it to contact good. Yeah, I think that there's like a huge voltage drop on this because the contact on the bottom is not clean. But damn, this thing pisses me off. It does not like coming off once it's on there. So yeah. Not great. We'll see. Put this down here. Maybe that's why. Airflow's. It's firing, but let's try it again with this one. Wow, there's no airflow at all when I do that. Let's turn on the upper airflow. Or not. Whatever. I'm having to push that button way harder than I really want. So I'm going to say ideal for this is actually to screw this in all the way, because then it gives a little bit of a overhang on this. And so it's not going to get stuck on this. And there's enough clearance on there that it will clear all the way. So that's better. But the issue is this button. This button is what's problematic on here. because it's just not making good contact. With the battery. Damn it. Let's see this. Should be touching well, but I'm probably gonna have to take some sandpaper to it because it just seemed like, so when I push it in, that's all it protrudes. That's it. Tiny, tiny, tiny amount. And I have to push it pretty hard to get it to do that. And there we go. That's protruding a bit more. Let's continue doing this. There we go. There. That's a better protrusion. That's better. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. We'll see how that goes. This is just the most fiddly thing in the world. What the hell is all this shit? Fuck. Yeah, cleaning this might help too. Okay, a little bit further in. Fiddly, fiddly. So I'm pushing it in, so it's definitely pushing it in all the way. Where'd my tank go? There he is. Okay. Like it's stopping because it's making contact with the battery, but it's not. There it goes. Flavor on this tank is good. Even at this, like, really low wattage. Let's go back to this. Or rather, let's go to this. See, that's good. That's what I was wanting. Okay. That's hot. It's at 60 watts. I mean, it's not hot. It's warm. Warmer. I was expecting. Wow. Well, let's open up the top airflow so we can get a little bit of better airflow on this. Yeah. That's better. That's really nice. Yeah. That's good. I might even drop that down. That is good. So yeah, I like the tank. I like the tank a lot. It's going to definitely be my new fave. Mechmod. Then time will tell on this one. I like that it's really small. Like it's even smaller than this. Shorter at least. But it's definitely having issues with pushing that. Like, should just push and go, but it's not. There's like probably like a huge amount of voltage drop because see the button on here. It was pretty corroded. You can't really tell, but I think a little sandpaper will fix that. And these screws got like gunk in them, the threads. So I think that's what's going on here. So we'll have to fix that. And then talk about it later. I'll just probably say in passing, or you'll probably see me using it, and then I'll be like, yeah, it works now. Because the top part is fine. And unless they like change this, it's not copper, it's like brass or something, and it just has shit airflow, or not airflow, but shit conductivity. I'll pull this up to about there. I could put it there. But yeah, anyway. Vapenation. Other than that, working on. I'm going to not do the Alien Noah Sealy video the way that I was saying I was going to. I'm gonna do it a different way. So we'll come back with that later, probably maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. When I have time, which isn't often nowadays, but we'll see. Got work in like 40 minutes, 30 minutes roughly. So that'll be fun. Other than that, I don't know. I'm tired. Probably should eat something. Kind of want to just play some Overwatch, or actually Guild Wars 2 is doing Halloween stuff. I went and opened a bunch of Halloween boxes because no one is online nowadays. All of my friends or my keep away from high temperatures. It creates high temperatures. The main friend Brent that I play with when I stream is currently internetless, so he's probably gonna be the only person to watch this video. He probably isn't gonna watch the whole thing because it's long. We're sitting at hour 20 minutes at this point. So yeah, he's not been around, so I don't want to really play Overwatch. And if he was around, we'd probably be playing Guild Wars 2 anyway right now because Halloween stuff. Getting those sweet loot boxes. No, not loot boxes. See, that's what I want from this. I just want to be able to push the button and get some smoke, man, or vapors. But yeah, trick or treat bags. Got to get those trick or treat bags. Those glorious ones. I've got 4, 5 stacks, something like that. 4 or 5 stacks. I have not been able to do much. Like the 2 streams, I got 2 stacks each time. That's basically all I've gotten. So definitely room to continue that. More. What else? I don't know. Peace out, I guess. Talk to y'all later.